Hey teachers, couple of ideas for the managing stress and anxiety life prep lessons. This is such an important topic for our students right now. Absolutely, you're going to have students in your class who are working on managing their stress and anxiety. And of all the life prep lessons that I've seen, this is the one that I've seen have the biggest impact so far. And that's not to say that the others don't. This is just the one that I've personally witnessed some amazing things happen in class. And so let's dive right in. I've got two quick slides here with some ideas. So the first is that this lesson really builds on developing emotional strength in the Lord lesson. In that lesson, we talked about reaching out for help, and that's part of this. It's one of the main parts of this. And so I would maybe go back and bring that into this lesson, this idea that what is emotional resilience, what does that look like, and how a big part of that is being able and willing to reach out for help when you need it. And then they have this amazing chart, right? Green, yellow, orange, red. What do these stress levels look like and feel like? And the only thing I would add here is I would invite you to have the students look for what level of stress did the Savior experience? Was he a green? Was he a yellow? In the class that I saw, there were students who said, oh yeah, he was a green. Like he always had his father with him. He was always feeling good. And then we looked at the scriptures and we read things like, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? We said, he did know what it was like to experience red. If anyone did, he did. He knows what we're going through. And so I invite you to go to the scriptures, let the students see that, and start to understand that the Savior really does understand anxiety, depression. We learn that he was a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And so he really can come to us in our time of need. And then again, we're going to look at tools to manage stress. And in your class, again, don't just talk about these. Practice these in class. There's a link here to a meditation, mindful meditation. There's a link to a church site, and that's one of the things that you'll talk about in classes, meditating. And there's an exercise there that you can do in class with them. You could go to this link and actually practice this. Give them 5 minutes to just meditate. And then the other piece of this is focus on gratitude. And here's a chart with some ideas. Savor good moments, be grateful for material things too, say thank you, express gratitude. And you can spend some time having them count their blessings and then give them the chance to express that gratitude. The one thing that I would suggest for this is when you're focusing on gratitude, don't have your students write a list of all the things they're grateful for. Turns out there's really not much benefit if you're just listing out words, right? If they just list family, food, friends, that doesn't make a big impact. But if you have them write in complete sentences, actually write a paragraph fully. I am grateful for my family because I'm so thankful for my Savior because. Have them write it out full sentences. That is so much more powerful as an exercise. And it's kind of more meditative in that way, but it makes a bigger impact. And so those would be my thoughts for this. Bring in the Savior. Let's notice how he understands each of these levels of anxiety. And then let's do these in class. Let's have a meditation exercise and let's actually practice gratitude, but have them write in complete sentences. Write it out, the full thought. It's so much more powerful that way. Have a great time with your students with this one.